Max was a dog. He was a very good dog. Max lived with his dad. Dad was an old man, but he was kind. Max loved Dad very much. Every day Max and Dad went on adventures. They walked in the park, they played fetch. Dad would throw a ball, Max would chase it, he always brought it back. This made Dad laugh. Max loved making Dad happy. He was always there for him. Through thick and thin, Max would protect his dad, because that's what best friends do. One evening, Dad and Max were walking home. The sun was setting. Long shadows stretched across the ground. Dad held his cane firmly. Max trotted beside him, alert as ever. "It's getting dark, Max," Dad said, his voice a low rumble. "Time to hurry home." Max barked in agreement. He sniffed the air. Something didn't smell right. It smelled like trouble. Max felt a low growl rumble in his chest. He had to keep Dad safe. Their path took them through a narrow alley. It was dark and scary. Trash cans lined the walls. The smell was making Max's nose wrinkle. He didn't like it here. Two men suddenly appeared from the shadows. They were big and mean-looking. They blocked the alley. Max growled. His fur stood on end. He sensed danger. "Don't move, old man," one of the men snarled. He reached for Dad's wallet. Dad froze. He looked scared. Max knew he had to do something. Max lunged at the man, barking fiercely. He snapped his teeth. The man jumped back in surprise. Max had saved Dad. The men, scared off by the brave dog, ran away. Dad patted Max's head. "Good boy, Max," he said, his voice trembling with relief. "You saved me." Section 5. Lost in the Woods. One sunny afternoon, Dad and Max went to the woods. They loved to explore the winding paths. Sunlight filtered through the leaves, dappling the forest floor. Suddenly, Dad tripped. He fell with a cry. Max whined and rushed to his side. Dad was hurt. He couldn't get up. Max licked Dad's face, whimpering. He had to get help. Section 6. A friendly face. Max barked and barked, but no one came. The woods were too quiet. Dad needed help. Determined, Max ran down the path. He had to find someone, anyone. He ran and ran, his heart pounding. Finally, he saw her, a young girl with a bright red backpack. She looked kind. Max wagged his tail and barked, hoping she would understand. Section 7. Dangers of the Night. One night, Dad was asleep. Max was dozing on the floor. A strange noise woke him up. It was a scratching sound coming from the back door. Max lifted his head. His ears twitched. He growled softly. The scratching grew louder. Someone was trying to get in. Max knew he had to be quiet. He had to be smart. He had to protect Dad. Section 8. Protecting Dad. Max crept towards the door. He peered through the gap. Two men were trying to pry open the lock. They were whispering to each other. They were up to no good. Max knew what to do. He let out a bark, not a loud bark, but a deep, menacing growl that echoed in the quiet house. The men froze. They looked around nervously. They had been heard. Section 9. Man's Best Friend. The men fled into the night. Max had scared them away. He had saved the day again. Max wagged his tail, proud of himself. He had protected his dad. Dad woke up and saw Max by the door. He knew something was wrong. "Good boy, Max," he said, patting Max's head. "You saved us again." Max licked Dad's hand. He was just doing what best friends do, protecting each other, because love and loyalty, that's what makes a dog truly man's best friend.